Alright, let's try this nonsense again, shall we? Mr. Relentless, how you doing? Happy Friday to you too. Mr. Brock, I am back. And I am here for good. Well, maybe not for good, but for a little while. It's kind of weird. The issue was I just needed to basically restart my phone. That's like all it came down to. And it's annoying because I've had the problem before where a phone restart was the same solution. And I don't know why that isn't what came to mind right away just now. Because like obviously it wouldn't have made any sense if there was something with OBS because I hadn't changed anything. So got a ton of Mystic Sigs. Do they go to a Voodoo or Magic? If you use Magic a fair bit, wait, I'm trying to think. I don't know. That increases her chance of getting Limbo when she gains a bar of power. I mean, that's helpful for sure. Far more for defense. Dark Omega, how you doing? For Voodoo, not sure offhand what that does for Voodoo. Well, you know what? It would just really come down to who you use more, because I don't think it's like a necessity for either. But let's take a quick look. Well, let's have a quick look. Just auto fighting with a skill champion to get some points in skill combat. But let's take a quick look at Magic and Dr. Voodoo. Okay. How you doing, Dark Omega? How's the day coming along? So I'll look at them as both as 4 stars because I don't have Voodoo as a 5. I have Magic as a 5-star, but not Voodoo. Okay, so for Magic, after filling a bar of power, Magic has a 20% chance to enter a state of limbo for 3 seconds. The chance increases by 12.5% after filling 2 bars and by 25% after filling 3 bars. Based on current signature level, chances are multiplied by 100. Okay, so basically for her, it means she's always going to get limbo after a bar of power. So, let's see what it is for Mr. Voodoo. The Voodoo you do. So, for Voodoo, the Awakened, Brother Daniel will possess either Dr. Voodoo or his opponent, moving between them based on Dr. Voodoo's combo meter when he uses a special attack. For even combo, Dr. Voodoo is possessed, gaining 100% increased ability accuracy and 100% increased buff duration. Okay. Odd combo opponent is possessed, gaining 50% decreased ability accuracy and 100% decreased debuff. Wait a second. Oh, and 100% increased debuff. So it'd probably be more useful for Voodoo. Yeah. So you'd want to put it into Voodoo. Alfred, how you doing? I use Magic more. I can always save them for when I rank up Tiger as well. Yeah, but between, like, at least just reading that, it would be more useful for Voodoo. Between Voodoo and Magic. Because you're going to get to a certain point for Magic where she's going to be gaining Limbo regardless. And on the other hand, for Voodoo, it's just going to allow the debuffs to last longer or your buffs to last longer. So yeah, it's going to benefit Voodoo more. You bet. I hope it helps. But I would look at Magic and try to get her probably at a point where maybe 75% chance to get Limbo every bar of power. Doing well. I streamed Variant 7 live over 2 days. It was fun. Ooh, very good. Very good, very good. Got the 100% live. I died quite a lot. Yeah, streaming means that you will, die a few times. And in my case, even not streaming. Okay, let me see where we are for the skill combat. And we're going to get into the 6-star grind, get that out of the way, and hop over to the 5 stars. I only did 2 million on the 5 stars yesterday. Normally I go to 2.5 day 1. So probably not too sure. Yeah, I'll probably finish off with 5 stars as well today. And I had intended to start about 45 minutes ago, and then there's an issue with the phone not showing up in OBS. So Tafre, was that your first time streaming? And if so, is it something you think you'll do again? Okay, we should be able to get the rest of skill combat just from arena. So let's get into this nonsense. And yeah, we're pretty good on energy. Oh wait, hang on. Un momento. YouTube. So, okay. Here we go. Let's see here. I don't know if I will stream anything else though. Why not? Definitely the first time. So here is Tafre's YouTube channel. So there's 2 of us in here, one being Tafre, one being somebody else. So there's somebody else. You can go check out Tafre's YouTube channel. Okay. Oh, well, that explains why. I was just about to say, I never saw you stream, but hey, I wasn't subscribed to you. And, well, that's been rectified. Alright. Okay, cool. Coolio. Only thing I could stream is Arena. Well, you streamed Variant 7, didn't you? So you could stream anything else you do. You could definitely stream Arena. Hey, I mean, I think for the most part, though, only really handsome people stream Arena. So. Actually talked about your channel during the stream today. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Said I learned about how Rhino triggers is unblockable. Yeah, that's kind of an annoying thing if you're not aware and you go in with a small champion against him. Wait, I don't think you've ever said that. Well, yeah, I don't think you've ever said that you had a YouTube channel, have you? Which would explain why I didn't know you did. Have you done many videos? Like, I just thought a quick look when I found the channel just now. You kind of don't what? You don't have a YouTube channel? Oh, you don't have many videos. Okay. Oh, so see what your opinion is on this. I have the monthly. Like, I have the Legends title from doing the monthly grind, the monthly run of it, right? Like it was about 2.5 years ago. Yeah, that's how I started. I think that's how a lot of people start out with their YouTube channels, actually. But yeah, that's how I started out with mine. Just uploading random stuff. No, you have a YouTube channel because there's a YouTube channel that you have the login info for, so you have a YouTube channel. Anyway, so I have the Legends title. I got it like a couple years ago from doing a monthly Legends, the Heroic and Master. That is still the way to obtain a Legends title. I have no need to do it again. I think you still get the T4CC. I don't need T4CC. I've got a ton of it. Do you think it would be a dick thing to do it again, the monthly Legend run? Because I was just thinking about it earlier. And because the thing is too, I really would not care one way or the other if I was successful or not. I have a lot of energy refills, which I'm going to be using some to finish off the rest of EQ this month and Variant 7. And I think after Sunday, I will have a lot more energy refills. So I was kind of thinking, either using probably Corvus. I don't think Corvus or Ghost would matter, but using an R3 Corvus or Ghost and going for the Legends title for the Heroic and Master next month for May. So why I'm kind of like not thinking to do it is like there's no benefit to me. There's absolutely no guarantee that I would be successful, but I think with an R3 Corvus or Ghost, I should be able to get it done in just under 3 hours. I'm thinking. I don't know. Like, I've definitely seen people, and I tried for 7-1 Legends run for that, and I didn't stream it. I've seen a lot of people who have, but I haven't seen many people stream the monthly Legends, and I think part of that is because people want to keep the times on the down low for the most part. So why I think it would be kind of a dick move is, like I said, with the R3 Corvus or Ghost, I think it's most likely you're going to be successful as long as you don't have any serious problems. But it would be screwing someone else out of a Legends title. Like, there's no benefit to me to doing it. So yeah. Now, I mean, I know that people rerun those kind of things over and over. But why not if you have the refills? I get my Legends title the month they came out with Red Goblin, White. Okay. First try. Nice. Would be cool to get Mythic, but I not have the roster for it. Yeah, well, a Mythic is only the top 5, and it's from the story, which is going to be a lot longer than the monthly. Anyways, that's something I was contemplating. Yeah, I guess it would really come down to how many energy refills I get on Sunday. Because I'll have 2 weeks to use them, which would be up until the beginning of May. I don't think the rest of current EQ and variant 7 is going to take them all. Well, yeah. I guess, yeah. I can't really decide until I see how many I have after Sunday, so. How long did it take you about Relentless? When you did your run for it? So just under 3 hours, okay. And that was how long ago? Who did you use to do it? I think Corvus would probably be faster than Ghost, eh? Neither of them are you going to be throwing specials. Ghost would be good to go right from the get-go. For Heroic, it's not going to matter. Jewel, how you doing? How's the day coming along? Actually, yeah. I guess it would also kind of depend a little bit on when 7.2 is going to drop. Because if 7.2 we're going to drop at the beginning or early May, no, because whatever I get from Sunday is going to be expired by the beginning of May. I had Ilax Legends run as a reference for a timer, trying to virtually raise him, but he did his for a different month. I used 565 chorus. Okay. Yeah, so I think for the monthly one, because it's Heroic and Master, I don't think you're going to see much of a difference in time between an R3 and an R5. Maybe by the end for Matt? No. Yeah, I don't see it being much of a difference, really. So it's going to come down to load times for the phone, probably. I have an R3 chorus, but on Awakened, yeah, so it wouldn't matter for that. Because you're not going to... Yeah, you're not going to be dying, so it would not matter. And the Awakening doesn't affect his damage at all, so... Oh, Brock, you joined the Discord. Well, welcome to Discord, Brock. Welcome. Chi, how you doing? I just made my 4-star Quake rank 3. Nice. Quake is definitely a good champion, but somebody that requires a lot of practice and a lot of skill. So if you get good with her, you're gonna find she will get you through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And I'm not good with her, but I realize that she'll get you through a lot of stuff. Let's see. Let's do that. Well, let's do that. So I think when I did my Legend run, I tried 3 times. The first time I did it with a 4-star Thor. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I tried it with a 4-star Thor. Then who did I try it with? And I failed. Then I tried it with, I don't remember, but the first successful time where I got the title was with an R4 Gwenpool. hunting for Doom and Nick and Aegon and Aegon. So basically, the chat is that everybody else who doesn't have them wants. Okay. Which one do you want the most? As a 4-star, I think Nick or. So are you working on like Act 4, Act 5 mainly? If so, I think as a 4-star, Nick or Apocalypse would be the most useful, really. Just because they're good on their own, but they're also good for the rest of the team. Doom would be good, but Nick and Apocalypse are going to see you through more. Because they're going to see you, like, even if you're not using them, they're going to be good to have on the team. Depending, yeah, if you've got any mutants, you're going to want Apocalypse, even if you don't intend to use them for the fight. Nick, well, right off the bat, he's going to increase the attack. So, I was 99th spot. Talk about, oh, really? Damn. But, dude, it doesn't matter, does it? You still got the title. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah, I think mine was in October of 2016, maybe? I don't know why that seems. I think so. It might have been later than that. Lost, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Let's see here. I got mine a year and 4 months into play. Okay. You did that early on. Early on. 3.2k Abyss run on my alt. Nice. Nice like ice. This is my 4-star Apocalypse. My 4-star Arc and others? Yeah. With your 4-star Archangel. Is that what you mean? Yeah, if you know J-Rock, we got ours the same. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Nice like voice. Actually, yeah. So for me, it's going to come down to how many energy refills I have, and whether or not I think I could get them used up before going to waste. But actually, would be kind of cool is if there was somebody who wanted to do it as a race. I'd be using an R3 Corvus, and they would use whoever, and just see who got it done faster and see who was successful. I think the only boosts I would use are the attack boosts, just because I got so many of them. Which I should be using them for arena, but I'll use them for the 3-star arena. If anything. Ooh, hang on. Let me pin a comment about the battleship opening on Sunday. Sunday. And I should actually make a comment on the Twitch side too. The Twitch side, I'm not too sure how I would do that. Did you open your 15? No. That's what's coming on Sunday. Okay. YouTube promotions. There we go. Let me make sure I got the right date and time if I'm going to put it there. Okay. So, 10 million chip opening Sunday, April 18th, 1 p.m. MD. Okay, cool. And pin the comment. Alright, so it should show. Cool. There we go. And let's continue on with these 6 dots. Okay. 12.3. Thronebreaker crystals will be added soon, most likely. Yeah, I expect so. I expect. Thronebreaker crystals will be added soon, most likely after the huge update to Arena. Like, yeah, the new variant is pretty easy. So they had said back in September, October is when they came out with the whole Thronebreaker thing, and they said, you know, like what's to come, and that other things would come later on. So the last little while, I've asked several times, and there's been other people who've asked about. Who am I looking for here? Who have asked about the Thronebreaker crystals, Arena crystals, and there's been no response. They're not even saying like coming soon or we're not. They just ignore it. It's as though nobody asks. So I'm like, you know what? They're probably going to be out. I'll do the opening on Sunday. They'll probably be available on Wednesday. Oh, I could totally see that happening. But whatever. I'll still have the units, so be it. And that's what the dev diary said way back when. Yeah. But they said other things in the dev diary that haven't come to pass. The other thing recently people have been asking about the Wish Crystal. Wish Crystal. And that as well, they don't make any comments on. But the Wish Crystal, I don't think they... I think it was an idea, but I don't think it was something that they actually intended to do. I think, I mean, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but like, whatever. I think they say things to keep people interested in the game, even though it's not going to be the case. Like the Summer of Pain, I don't think that was ever ready to go. Bases, yeah, I think bases they intended, but they were never doing. The mastery presets, I don't know if they even, no, they said that was something they were thinking about or working on. I don't think they ever were. Maybe they are now, but 2 of the 6-star crystals were so stupid. True that they seem to be paying off the Arena crystals last 2 I got opened. You got units? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't get that upset over a game lost. Don't let a game that you play with your thumbs drive you to the edge. Okay. Let's see, I should really be running the attack boost. That is what I want most of all, mastery presets. Yeah. You would stop my right, it was Sig 120 rough. Yeah, dude, that's not good. I don't want the mastery presets. It would be very convenient. It'd be nice for sure, but anytime they introduce something new to the game, the game screws up for a period of time. Like just look at AQ. Every time they do an update to AQ, it screws up. Now AQ is not too bad because they can not run AQ. When they do mastery presets, if they do, it's absolutely going to screw up. However, it's going to impact every aspect of the game. If they could say that we'll have it up and running properly within a week or 2, okay, fine. But no, it's not going to happen. It's going to be something that's going to be problematic for a long period of time. And yeah, I just think it'll be more headache than worthwhile. And we've gone this long without, so I'd rather just not go, indefinitely with continual problems due to it. But yeah, if they could say, hey, we're going to introduce mastery presets, we expect for a month that it's going to be problematic as we work out the kinks. Okay, I could put up with a month. I think that would be worth it. But we've had the game crashing since I've really noticed since August. I know it crashed now and then previously, but since August I have not had a stream where it has not crashed at least once. Anything over a 2-hour stream has crashed at least twice. So how long have you guys been playing? I've been playing for over a month and a half. Nice. So are you liking it so far, G? I've been about 5.5 years, I think. But only 4 have I been like really not competitive, but like paying attention to what I'm doing. The first 6 months, basically, I just had the account. I would have logged in maybe once or a couple times a week. But yeah, it's been a while where I've been pretty consistent with them. So far, I love the game. Yeah. Now the game, the graphics. It's definitely really cool, really good. My only issue is the management side of it, the company side. Like, to be honest, the bugs I'm okay with, because that's part of any programming or technology. You're going to have problems. I can accept that. It's just the way the company deals with their customers in regards to that kind of stuff. Oi. I've opened feels like 200 dual class no Aegon, Archangel, or Domino. Oh, I pulled Blade and Thor Rags 6 times. Well, you play for 9 hours every day? That's a fair bit of time. Although I would... Because basically for me, as long as I'm sitting, I'm playing this game. And definitely for the last year, I've been home... all the time. So either sitting at my desk like I am now, or watching TV. I am playing this game. Mainly arena. No, if you have any questions, do not ask. Nobody will answer. If you have questions, feel free to ask. And pretty much any stream you go into, are you on the toilet or something? You mean because the voice sounds kind of hollow? No, it's just my mic and the way it's set up. No, if I was on the toilet, you'd probably hear a lot of other sounds too. But any stream that you go into for this game, you're going to find a fair bit of help. And if somebody doesn't have the answer, they'd probably be able to point you where you could find the answer for something. Another another avenue is you could check out the forums, the Kabam forums. Maybe not the best place. You'll find information from Kabam, but you'll also find a lot of trolls on the forums. But another good one would be the MCOC podcast Discord. So I don't know if you're on Discord, but if you are, it's a great place. Oh, look at that. More Falcon Winter Soldier crystals. Yay. That would be a great place to talk to people or ask questions. Contest Champion, or Brian Grant, is another good stream. He streams every evening. You could ask questions in his chat. If he doesn't have the answer, there's probably somebody in his chat who does. And then there's just tons of YouTube videos too. I'm saving up units if I need it. So far I have a 531. Nice. You said you've been playing for just under a month or just over a month? Yeah, that's not a bad. I don't. Well, I think when I first started, I spent quite a bit of money on the game. So I didn't even think about units. If I needed them, I just buy them. And then about 2.5-3 years ago, I discovered Arena. I'm not really discovered, but I was like, wait a second, I can do this and get units and get other stuff. And so since then, I don't spend any money. I just took Falcon to R5. Nice. What was I was using him for something the other day. As a 5-star, I'm not going to do anything with him. I think he's at R4, and he'll probably stay there. But I think if I were to get him as a 6-star, I'd probably take him to R2. The only reason not R3 would just be because of suicides. Yeah, R2 for sure. He shuts down so much stuff. So if you've been playing for a month, you're not too far in, or over a month and a half. You're not too far in, but one thing, and maybe you already are, but one thing you want to do for sure is get into an alliance. You got the level up there, yeah. Up it to R5 and use the gem on him. Deciding if I want to drop Sig stones into him. What does the Sig level do for him? Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm just waiting to see if we're going to also have a class advancement during this level up. If so, I could take a... I think mutants are the only ones that I want to R2 currently. Other one, the one I'd like to R3 would be... okay, I'm back. I picked up a few packages. What did I miss? Not too much. Not too much. We're just chatting with Chi, who's new to the game. Give him some ideas of places he could go, looking for information and people to chat with. Yeah, if not for suicides, I'd probably use totally different champions. Although Cosmic Ghost Rider would probably still be pretty... Well, he'd still be my farming champ for sure. I don't use Aegon much anymore. I used to use him for farming. I don't think I'd use Corvus as much. Use Corvus for AQ. I am going to end up having suicides off probably not this Sunday, but next Sunday, because I think I'm going to finish off Variant 7. And for the most part, I think I want to do it without suicides. There's probably a little bit more I can do with suicides, but everything I'm comfortable doing, almost everything I'm comfortable doing with suicides is done for it, so. Don't want him to get to his L2. Actually, his L2 is not too bad if you're far back, or at least for me. If I'm close up, close up's okay too. Ooh, okay, we're good. We're good. I want CGR, I don't have my liver to get him. Your liver. Damn. Dude. Bit grindy? Yeah, it is a bit grindy. But that does make it feel like when you finish stuff or you get good pulls, it's more of a sense of accomplishment though, I think. Took Voodoo to R4 just now. Also, Mortal Abomination and Spider-Ham to R3. Mortal Abomination I really like him. I don't really try new champions that often, or like new to my roster, just because for the most part, I find most things I need to do I can get done with who I have. Then I think it was like 2 months ago, I tried him for the science quest for Cav difficulty, and he did really well, which, okay, I expected that. But then I used him for, I don't remember which quest it was, but there was a Mr. Sinister boss, and I used somebody else, and it was okay, but it was kind of slow. I think I used a revive or two, and I figured I'd try Mortal Abomination, and he just did so well. And so because of that, I decided to take him to R5. So prior to that, I really wasn't sure. I was going between Mortal Abomination, Warlock, or Apocalypse, I think. And yeah, it was because of that I decided Mortal Abomination was the way to go. Way to go! Falcon Crypt More said that 50 is where you start. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I don't know anything about him just other than dash back, hold block with the lock on. Ooh, so I did the completion of Variant 7. I opened the 45 gem. Just see who you guys think. I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to say, but I'll explain why I'm not too sure. I do think it's kind of a no-brainer, but I will explain my conundrum. There we go. There we go. Okay. Which rank up you got? Yeah. So I'm going to show you in a moment. Un momento. I haven't used it yet. If we get tech advancement, I don't think we're going to get tech advancement today because we had tech advancement like 2 days ago, I think. So don't think we'll see it during the level up. But so I got the Tech 45, and I'm contemplating either Warlock or Guardian. I don't take anybody up with resources beyond R3. So to R4 to R5, I only do it with gems now if I can. Yeah, there's no other tech I would consider at all. Possibly Ultron, the Labyrinth Ultron, just for the hell of it. So the reason why it's not just Warlock like automatically is simply because if I get him as a 6-star, I think I'd want to take him to R3, and I'm trying not to have R3 champions that I already have as R5. For Guardian, I really don't know anything about him. I don't know how to play him, so I have to read his info. But the thing with Guardian, I could see him being on a team regardless if I intend to use him or not, simply because of his global synergy to increase the block proficiency. I know that he's a good champion on his own. I just... so yeah. And for the most part, for 5 stars, I don't really see using them to fight very much. So that's why for 5 stars, I'm more interested in them for synergies. That's why I went for Odin in the arena, and that's why I wanted Apocalypse so bad. And that's why I'm not interested in Jabari Panthers. As far as I could tell, she doesn't have any, like she's good on her own, but she doesn't have any overarching synergies that are going to really benefit her teammates. So that's, yeah. If she was a 6-star, I'd be far more interested, which I'm sure most people would be. Okay. Personally, you'd do Guardian. He's really good. Yeah, he seems good. I hope Iron Spider, Sandman, Lizard, Quicksilver gets added. Iron Spider would be cool. I'd like to see Spidey 2099. I think that'd be pretty cool. Sandman, I think Sandman and Mystique, people have asked about them and they've just said that they don't have the technology or the ability currently to implement them how they would want to. But I mean, over time, we could see that change, so. So one thing I think is interesting, and I'm kind of in agreement and kind of not. So when Mr. Manfalcon, how you doing? You're up early enough to catch me. Catch me if you can. Like with the Silver Centurion and Jabari Panther, people were complaining, which we do every so often when we see like really obscure characters. You know, like why are we getting these characters when there's so many great characters? But if they added all of the well-known, really hyped up characters from the comic books, then who would we have to look forward to, right? So they do need to throw in the kind of obscure ones. And quite often, those are the ones that end up, you know, like really, really good. Like Corvus, Ghost, Omega Red, Quake. Quake may be a little bit more popular because of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. But, I mean, she's not a, you know, hugely popular comic book character prior to the TV show. How's your day coming along? Oh no, I guess it's quite early for you, yeah. How's your morning coming along, Mr. Falcon? When are you gonna 100% 7.1, or did you? I did it the first weekend it was out. I was trying for a Legends run, which I was not successful, like other people. I kind of wish I was still working on it, to be honest, because it was a lot of fun, and because I was doing it as a Legends run, so I was just trying to go through it fast. I didn't really get to enjoy it that much, and so the team selections were just speed, which I guess at the end of the day, that's really all that matters, right? Because you just want the fight over with. But yeah, so I didn't really pay too much attention to the interaction and stuff. It's almost 2 a.m. 2 a.m. So you're somewhere in Asia? Middle East? No. Yeah, you'd be somewhere like Southeast Asia then, I'm guessing. My morning's going well. Just got through another pass in cab EQ 3.1. 8 pass left for 100%. Nice. Very nice. Mm-hmm. 2 a.m. Dang, that's 6 hours ahead of me. Oh, in Mongolia. Close to Ulaanbaatar or not so close? I think the only Mongolian word I know is Bayertla. Wait, is that right? Bayertla? I think that's it. Thank you. Let's see. So glad they changed that awful skill. I know, eh? Yes. Yeah. I figured they were going to have to. Because it's changed now to any debuff, right? Rather than just the Incinerator Shock. So, yeah. Just coming up 6 a.m. for me. Breakfast with Solar as I wait. Oh, beer. I don't know if that's how you want to start your day, Tagger. So, Chi, you didn't answer about where in Mongolia? Wait, what happened to the initial parry? Ah, there we go. There we go. He was being a bit stingy with it. Your Mongolian is kind of bad. Uh-oh. But you're from Mongolia. How could it be kind of bad? Although, no, fair enough, fair enough. I only speak English, and my English isn't that good, so, okay. Okay. There's worse ways to start the day. Yeah, I suppose so, eh? I suppose so. You know what's kind of weird? And I have no idea why. So every now and then, when I start the streaming software, OBS, the image that changes on the middle right, it will be like larger than what it's showing right now. And I have no idea why. Because I'm not messing around with the aspect ratio or anything like that. But yeah, just out of nowhere. You also haven't answered my question. Cutie, stop it. Did you do 100% Act 6? Yes. Yes, I did. I started watching English vids on YouTube when I was 5 or 4. Okay. Okay. So I was in Mongolia for like a month when I was 21, 22. And like I did the Terraj, I can't remember how to say it. And I went to the Gobi Desert, did the Campbell thing. But the thing I really remember is the food. I liked the food, man. And prior to the last year, you've asked me. Wait, are you talking to me, Lost? Yeah. Okay. No, you're talking to Chi. Okay. Prior to the last year, I had thought of going back to Mongolia, but not to do anything, just to have the food. So, yeah. I mean, it would be a very expensive takeout, but it'd be worth it. I think, apparently I need to concentrate. This is probably going to do me in. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, you were asking me? Yeah, you've asked me before and I've told you. 41. Is this going to do me in? Ooh, close. Oh, I got him. If you are wondering what's worse, waking up unsure where you are with pounding hangover and a really ugly lady waking next to you, and you don't even recall. You are 41 stuck with the cat. Yeah, I'm 41. You think I'm older? I might sound older. If you know what's weird, if I'm like totally shaved, like okay, so like the you're definitely younger. I'll stop it. If you're talking about like the head on the Iron Man suit, well, no, that's not that old. That picture's not that old. So yeah, okay. No, but if I'm like completely shaven, yeah, I look a lot younger. But once I once I have a bit of hair on my head, yeah, I look old and scruffy. So, well, for the last year, I haven't had to worry about it. Nobody's gonna see, anyways. Your voice is not of a 41-year-old, really? Maybe I'm just. Wait, you want me to donate something to you, don't you? That's what this is all about. I see how it is. All right. Okay. What if they add the old big iron, the big silver iron? Well, put my face on that one too. Probably more accurate now. Oh, Chi, if you're still there and you're asking, like, you look, well, I mean, I don't really have much to offer for the beginning game because, like, I don't remember it. But I have a link to my Discord in the description for the stream, so you can feel free to join that. There's not a ton of people on there, but there's a few. So if you have questions, I'm sure somebody would offer some advice if you're looking. The info that's there, I don't know how helpful it would be to you currently, because it's more info for Act 6, Act 7, Abyss, so it's not really going to be of much benefit for like starting out, but there might be other people in the same boat as you or who are more familiar with it than I would be. What does a 41-year-old sound like? You sound like 27, 30, not 41. Well, I guarantee you, I feel like I'm more than 41 often. Okay. The man from the future. Man Falcon, the man from the future. So, in your opinion, what's the best champion in the game? It all depends on what you're trying to do. There is no singular best champion. Two that will get you through a lot of stuff, but you need to be proficient with them, is Ghost and Quake. But for different avenues, for different things, there are different champions. I think Corvus Glaive is the best champion for AQ. I think Aegon is Aegon is the best for LOL, which is Labyrinth of Legends, or AOL, which is Abyss of Legends. And they're two of the longer pieces of content. There's not a lot in them, but they take a long time to get through. But Aegon is by far the best for those two things. And then it also depends on your masteries. If you're running suicide masteries, which are masteries where you start off and they take away your health because they place a bleed and a poison on you, and whenever you use a special attack, they reduce your health. So that's why they're referred to as the suicide masteries. But there are some champions that are really good with those. There's other champions that are really good without them. Yeah, but there's no single best champion. You'd probably be better off to ask what's like the best 3, best 5, best 10. But yeah, I think you would definitely have some people who might say Ghost is the best or Quake is the best. I don't know how many other champions you'd find people saying that about. Aegon is also great for 6, 3, and 4. Yeah, Aegon is good for any longer fight, but outside of LOL or AOL, you're not going to see him at his full potential. I've been working and lurking all day, taking a half day today, so only working a few more hours if I'm delayed with chat. It's all good, relentless. It's all good. I've maxed out 3-star Aegon. Okay, yeah. So 3-star Aegon is actually not a bad 3-star at all because he's a lower level. You're not going to do as much damage with him, so you're going to be able to ramp him up. So you'll see more of his potential than if you had a 5-star trying to do like Act 3, Act 4. So that's a really good champion to have at a low level early on. That'd be awesome. I would totally split it with you. We just had a $225 million lotto. Jeez. Did anyone notice that the only 2 females that are really good require skill? Well, Black Widow Deadly Origin is quite good. She requires skill 2. Yeah, that's a fair observation. But at one point, the most dominant character in the game by far was Scarlet Witch, and she didn't require skill at all because it was luck based. So she was, I don't know if I would say that she was the longest dominant champion, but by far, for somebody so dominant, very easy to use. Star-Lord was a dominant champion for a while, more so for longer content. He used to be like the Aegon of the game. He required a fair bit of skill because you couldn't get hit in order to get the biggest benefit from him. But I think, like, if you look at the top 10 list, you're probably going to see, maybe it's fair, five female champions who are going to be in that list. I can't, definitely top 10, you're going to for sure see 3 or 4. There is nobody that would make a top 10 list who would not have at least 3 or 4 females. You could probably get up to 6. But I think Quake requires a lot more skill than Ghost. Now, I'm saying that because I'm not great with Ghost, but I can play Ghost. I can't play Quake. So that's why I'm going to say that. You got to go? All good. Have a good one. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Boy. Let's do this. Yeah. Scarlet was great. Black Widow Clairvoyant is one of the best females and requires little skill. Yeah, the thing with her is just switching her curses, right? Yeah, Quake requires a lot more skill than Ghost. Yeah. I think the thing with Ghost is getting comfortable with letting them hit you. And if you're playing Ghost like really efficiently, it's getting off the heavy attacks to build your Furies. Ghost number 1, since you can get her as a 6-star, Quake, then Black Widow, Clairvoyant, if field top 3 female. Yeah, you have to compare apples to apples, right? So if we're looking at that, we'd have to go by the top 5 or the top 5-star characters. And if you're talking 6-star characters, then you'd have to exclude characters like Quake or Hyperion from the list, simply because they don't exist as 6 stars. I did LOL with Ghost with 1 revive. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. The only fight that she would really have a problem with would probably be Electro, right? I would think. Oh, really, dude? Gotcha. Got him. Granted, that wasn't my plan. I just got lucky. Yeah, Electro was tough than Collector. Yeah. Was Collector... Wait, you said LOL, right? So it would have been Maestro. Would have been the final boss for that one. Oh, who? Oh, crap. Who did I just fight? Iron Man. Okay, cool. This is the thing I really like about Arena, dude. You can just get so much done without actually trying to do it by doing Arena. Who am I looking for? Spider-Gwen. Ghost would have trouble. Any armor break champ, yeah, or mags for the most part. Quake with True Strike champ, yeah. Yeah, no, they're both, and they, as they should. They both have their limitations. Ooh, okay, let's do that. And yeah, okay, we're good. Which is good, just good. So I think for science champs, I'm thinking Spider-Gwen is most likely going to be my next R2. I might take Immortal Hulk to R3, but I do need to get better with him. When's 7 stars going to come? Oh, you didn't hear? Next week. I don't think we're going to see 7 stars come around like 6 stars did. Because we had access to 6 stars before... No, we had access to 6 stars at the same time that we could finally max out our 5 stars. I don't think they're going to do that again. So we're looking at a fair bit of time for 7 stars. I think before 7 stars, we're going to have to add R5's 6 stars for a little while. And I think this summer or fall will probably be the first time we'll be able to R4 a 6 star. And then probably maybe next year at this kind of time, we'd be able to R5 a 6 star. I wasted a ton of 6 star shards on feature trying to get Ghost and pulled Devil Hell's Kitchen. 4 times, Man Thing 3 oh, Daredevil 4 times. Ouch. Man Thing 3 times, save them. My only epic fail at this game so far. Yeah, I went for the featured 6-star that came out in December. The main thing I was looking for was Apocalypse, which I didn't get, but I did get Ghost, and I got Cosmic Ghost Rider and Immortal Hulk. So overall, yeah, it was definitely good. But who I was most looking forward to, I didn't get. But I'm okay with it now. I cried myself to sleep a few nights. But yeah, I'm okay now. I decided to live with 7 stars. Wow, you don't have very much value for your liver, do you? Okay. I got Immortal Hulk, but no Apocalypse, no Professor X or CGR. Have you used Immortal Hulk much? I'm not very efficient with him, but I do like him. $30 featured. Oof. Yeah, so I did 8 the first day, and I probably did 3 more over the span of it. And then I figured after getting Ghost, having Nick as a 6-star, the basics are better bet. Ghost, to dupe Ghost, that would have been the best way to go, was that feature, but I figured there's quite a few dupes that I want, so yeah, I didn't do that many. Well, I could have probably only done 3 more features. But if we get the spring cleaning, well, by the end of this month, I don't think I would spend for it unless there's a way to obtain a 6-star Awakening Gem. If there's a 6-star Awakening Gem, then I will spend. Outside of that, I don't think so. I wouldn't spend for 6-star shards. Probably wouldn't spend for 6-star Sig Stones. Maybe if there's like Nexus type 6-star crystals, maybe. I'm pretty stingy with my units, but I'm far more stingy with real money, so. Yeah, didn't they say like a little bit more than a year ago now that they were looking to like substantially revamp Arena? Or was that what's supposed to happen in the fall where it screwed up and they had to revert it back? Someone wail for me. Never opened a feature. If you do Arena a lot, features are not a good way to go because they will decrease the amount of overall champions you get. They're good, they're a great way if you're just looking for new champions or you're trying to target specific champions. But if you're just trying to build your roster, it's not the way to go. Like when I opened the featured 6-stars, I should not have been. But there was I wanted Apocalypse, I wanted Ghost, so yeah, I wouldn't open featured 6-stars unless I had 66. Yeah, exactly. I could see a 5-star base. The thing is, though, I think if you had a 6-star Arena, the 5-star. So, I kind of think, and part of the reason maybe why we don't see the Thronebreaker Arena Crystal, or whatever they're going to call it, is that they're going to revamp or change up Arena, and that's when they're going to add it. Because I could see, and it might make sense for them to have a 6-star Arena, but only accessible to Thronebreakers. And then, obviously, the new Arena Crystal would probably be the same. So that could be partly why we don't see anything about that. I just want CGI. That's my dream. I got all the memes out of the featured 6-star dupes, but never got anyone that I wanted. My top pulls were Mr. Fantastic and Killmonger. Oh, Killmonger I'd like as a 6-star though. I'd quite like it. Killmonger is a 6-star. I would definitely take the R2. I don't know if I would do anything more. Let's do. No, let's do that. My only thing with their does he need the dupe though, Killmonger? If you want him for defense, yeah, he would need it there. But I mean, hopefully you're not getting hit when you're attacking, so no, as an attacker, no. But he and Void have a pretty good synergy. So for Void will heal 1% for every time he applies a debuff. And Killmonger, he has the ability to shrug off a debuff and heal up 1%. So it's quite good for both of them. Oi. So I have a 6-star Void, undo. I have a max 5-star Void. So the 6-star Void I'm not going to do anything with. But if I were to get a 6-star Killmonger, I would really start considering taking the 6-star Void to R2. Command really needs to find a way to better cater for the Throne Breakers, like Thronebreaker EQ difficulty for starters. Yeah, we're not going to see another EQ difficulty for a while. And even if we do, I don't think we're going to see it restricted. Like where only Thronebreakers can access it. One, because it makes more sense for them to have people who shouldn't be doing it, because they'll be more likely to be spending resources to get through it. Thronebreakers are probably, for it to be good, Thronebreakers should struggle. Not impossible, but they should have a rough time. Because, yeah, it should be somewhat of a challenge. But yeah, I don't see them making it exclusively for Thronebreakers. But I think probably not 7-2, but 7-3 or 7-4, we're going to see another title. And I think that one we're going to see a little bit more restrictive than Thronebreaker. Maybe I should take Killmonger to R2, then made a judgment call to rank up Mole Man, 5-star and Falcon, 5-star before. No, I think if I were you, I would do the same. So Killmonger is not somebody you're going to use all the time. Mole Man and Falcon are characters that you could use all the time. So yeah, so like I mean, people are also saying that Variant 7 is too easy or very easy. But the thing, like, it's true, but you have to keep in mind the rosters that people have available. Right? Like if we were doing these things with 5 stars, with R4 5 stars, would we still be saying the same thing? With R3 6 stars, absolutely. So, and they can't be making the game for R3 6 stars. That would exclude too many people. So they have to be making it at R4 to like R4 5 stars to R1 6 stars, which are far more accessible for majority of the community. Maybe we could do resource TV arenas. Like, yes, I would like to see a T5B and a T2A arena, even if they just added additional milestones onto the existing T1A and T4B. A T5CC, I think the way they're trying to control the account progression, as in like rank ups for people, is through T5CC and T2A. The T2A, though, we're seeing that become much more accessible. Yes, T2 Alpha is coming. I feel since you can get half of one now, yeah, in the Glory Star. I like where this one's cavi Q is, but I see how others are finding it too easy. Thronebreaker should be challenging for high-end. 6-star rosters have fights with 5 or 6 nodes, but do it smart, not just mean. Well, I guess it's the Summer of Pain that we're supposed to end. When we get that, that should be something challenging. So maybe with that, people who are looking for, you know, something really difficult, that will be up their alley. I've used 5 revives so far in variant 7, almost at 100%. Just have chapter to go, but no units. Yeah. Have an amazing stream, man, and have fun, everyone. Need to take a nap. Haven't slept since yesterday's stream. All right, Lost. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by and hanging out, and I will see you next time. Or the time after. Okay. Dokey. Yeah, I don't know if they added on to the T1A and T4B arenas, that would be fine. Because it would just simply be a little bit longer of a grind. But if they added brand new arenas, I don't know. I guess, well, no, you know. Yeah, I really don't know what I would do. So I'm not going to use T5B and T2A on 5 stars. I'm going to use it for 6 stars. Unfortunately, I don't have that many more 6 stars that I want to rank up. And I'm not getting them very fast. Venom gave me the most difficulty so far. I used Quake as a last resort. She worked fine. Okay. Who did I use for Venom? Oh, I think I used Immortal Hulk for the most part. If for Venom is the problem his L2? Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if Quake worked for you, but if the issue with Venom is his L2, if you use a larger champion, it makes it easier to avoid his L2. Server maintenance. I was expecting this to come around. So Tuesday. All right. How long? 2 hours on Tuesday. Okay. They don't give a date, do they? They just say the day. Okay. Very good. People are using Hyperion on that Venom with the stun cheese. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to do that, but it doesn't work too well with suicides. Oh, dear. It was going okay. And, yeah, every L2 was going down, going down. Finally, I died from recoil. But that's partly why I want to have suicides off to get the rest of it done. So that I could utilize the cheese. Right, I'm going to fill up my water and get rid of the water I had previously, and I'll be back. And back I am. Okay. Let's do a little bit of auto fighting. Get some of this energy used up. Get some points for the skill combat. Yeah, we're almost maxed out for that. Cool. Okay. You run sides, hence the pot. Yeah. Oh, I used a lot more than 5 revives, which was a good thing, because I had a bunch that were going to expire. So, which is why I went through with suicides first, was to be able to use those up. Use them up. Let's see. No health pots on either path, so we'll just randomly go in a direction. So when do you think you'll wait, no, you still have a little bit more to do, right? So when do you think you'll get at 100%? Later this evening? Okay. I would rate you if I was a streamer, got a few vids up on my channel, but I'm not consistent. Well, that's all good. That's all good. What's your... Oh, there you are. Oh, well. Okay. Well, I think it's just you and I here, but hey, if there's anyone else, there is Mr. Relentless's YouTube channel. You can go check him out. So you got how many videos? Your thumbnails are pretty cool, though. Dude, I think you'd get quite a few views just from your thumbnails. They look pretty cool. Did it take a fair, like the one with Wolverine and Apocalypse, the one with Corvus, and the one with Magneto? The Magneto one's pretty cool too. Very good. All right, so I think if we auto fight through here, that should give us all the points we need for skill combat. And then hopefully we're going to see a class advancement next. Yeah, you bet. I don't think it's going to help you much, considering, like I said, there's only you and I think, watching, so. Although... oh, yeah. If anybody watches after the fact, because the link would still be there in the stream chat afterwards. So, yeah. Who knows? Who knows? I think, like, starting out, starting out, it's really not so much the content, I think. It's about marketing your channel. Like, being able to... So what some people do, they'll go into different streams and be like, oh, I uploaded a video, or whatever it is. And it's a way of promoting yourself. It's maybe not the best way, because you're kind of going in on someone else's thunder, but so be it. But it is a way to do it. Then there's like the Discord servers where you could go and post your videos or streams in there. But yeah, I think for the first little bit, it is really about just getting your name out there. I'm not good with it. Like, I just have it post on Discord. Every now and then when I do a video, I'll post it on a few other Discords, but aside from that, no. I think I'm going to schedule the Sunday stream tomorrow afternoon, and then I'll probably make a post on the forums in regards to that with the link to the stream. One, to promote the stream, and two, I think it is something that people would be interested to see. And I think it's definitely not the biggest Battleship opening on YouTube, but I think it would be the biggest streamed opening. Because there was a couple others. There's a couple of 10 million, and there's one of 15 million, but they're all videos. I've seen a couple streams of 5, 7, 8, but I haven't seen anything streamed for 10. So I really wanted to do it for the new Arena Crystal, but I also really want units. And if I'm going to open a lot of battleships, I try not to do it close to July 4th or Cyber Weekend. So I figure this should be far enough out, but we'll see. We will see. You just pulled them off Google Images? Okay. Man Falcon's lying, Relentless. He knew you had a channel. He was just too stubborn to subscribe. Okay. So does that get us where we needed to be? Oh, really? Damn. Okay, let's do one more. One more. So I'm going to do the stream where I collect the uncollected Arena Crystals initially, and then also do the opening. The actual opening of them, though, I'm going to record that and then also upload a separate video, but then do like a comparison in that video of that opening, the other 13 million that I've opened, and the 120 million from YouTube openings, and just see. Because so far, they're all in line with the ratio of units anyways. I feel Kabam has a guy tweaking the drop rates right before the 4th to force people to buy Odins. No, I think absolutely they are changing them, and it makes sense. It makes sense. The YouTube ones that I have the dates, and it's not consistent, but there are definitely lower unit drop rates the closer you are. But it's closer, like being June 30th or July 15th. Just in the area of July 4th, the drop rates for units are a little bit lower overall. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing the Battleship opening now. So I could be completely wrong, but I'd rather not take the chance. And I mean, hey, maybe I only get 10,000 or 15,000 units. I'm expecting about 20,000, but who knows? Who knows? Man, this autoplay makes life so much easier. And once I found out about their silent nerfs, I got to always keep an eye on Kabam. Yeah. So sometimes I don't know if the forum mods aren't informed, lie, or just incompetent. So two instances in particular that come to mind. One is when they changed how Corvus, like if you have an awakened Corvus, you can time out, come back, and your charges are back there, blah, blah. And that stopped working. And initially, the initial response from Kabam was that it wasn't a problem. Oh, no, that it was a bug, not intentional. And then they came back and they said it was intentional, but it rolled out prior to when they intended. So the first response, like I said, I don't know if they were lying, incompetent, or just they weren't informed. And then the other one was when they did the changes to Arena and people were complaining, and the initial response from Kabam Mike was the AI is difficult to change, we did not change it, and he closed the thread. Then there was Kabam Boo who said, can you give us more detail, blah, 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 so on and so forth. And then they came out and said, yeah, we have different AI profiles, and unfortunately this one got applied to the Arena settings, and they reverted it back. So, and again, now that one, I don't think he lied. I think he was either incompetent or was just not informed of the change. So, but yeah, that one, I don't think that he knew that it had been changed. It simply said that it was not. The silent nerfs though is weird because like they have things in the patch notes, good or bad. Why not just put like why hide some things? I just find that a bit strange. A little bit strange. Did you guys see the forum post in regards to the oh, actually, you know what? Why don't we could just go look at it, can't we? Yeah. And so to the AQ compensation, I think it's quite funny. Let me bring it up here. Copy into here. So I saw it yesterday, and it kind of made me chuckle. Okay. Still rate your top 15 champs now. Probably better to go from 1 to 15. I don't think I'd be able to rate the top 15 just off the top of my head. Okay, so this is in regards to the AQ mess up. Summoners, we apologize once again for the interruption to AQ last week. As mentioned, we will be distributing a compensation package to all players for the trouble. We will aim to get these sent out by early next week. Thanks in advance for your patience. Note that the compensation will not be tied to your alliances, so feel free to switch alliances at this time. Thank you for your attention. 1, I would absolutely not leave an alliance currently. I mean, I know that's what they're saying. I would not chance it. And 2, how is it that it's going to take them over the weekend to figure out the compensation? Like, didn't they have all week to figure that out? Oh, man. I do like the autoplay. My only gripe is I used to just sit there and put Acosta's team together for ROL, set it and forget it. Like a crockpot, instead of stopping, goes to next fight, waste 1 energy. Yeah, it's 1 energy. But would he, if he got through Winter Soldier, would he also get through Captain Marvel? So Daniel, I wouldn't have a top 15 or 5 or 3 overall. I would only say, you don't think autoplay is worth it? I've just been autoplaying the last 5 minutes. And when I brought up the web page, that was all. I was going through the thing here with autoplay. Oh, I absolutely think it's worth it. Oh, worth it for ROL. Okay, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, as soon as you start, you could just hit autoplay. The only thing is you'd have to make sure that Colossus is your highest rated champion. Because otherwise, well, not necessarily. Because I mean, when you die, it will just continue going with whoever you got. Not yet. Close though on Cap Marble. Okay, so maybe an R3 Colossus would be able to do it. Would be able to do the first two. Ooh. Okay. You guys will probably be entertained by this. This does not happen often. It won't be the first fight, but we're gonna pretend to quake. And like I said, I can't play Quake, so. So for anybody who's watching who can, you may want to cover your eyes. So this is one of the reasons why I quite like Killmonger. Not because I just screwed. I don't think I should have done that L2. We're good. We're good. But yeah, he's pretty tanky. I feel like it's a little bit faster to do ROL manually, and rather than auto-playing for an hour 30, means you could probably get the same amount of potions in 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, but it allows you to go and do something else, though. I've cleared Act 2 for the units with autoplay. Alright, so. Start it off like so. Okay, well that wasn't really quaking, but anyway. You type these. No. I outfired my Warlock recently, and I'm realizing how good. Yeah, he is pretty damn good, eh? Yeah. Yeah, I wanted him as a 6-star for quite a while. I got him as a 5-star. Got him at R4. And I'm not too sure. I have a Tech 4 to 5 gem, and I was talking about it earlier. I'm not too sure if I want to use it on Warlock or if I want to use it on Guardian. The only reason I'm hesitant about using it on Warlock is that if I got him as a 6-star, I'm pretty sure I'm going to take him to R3, and I'm trying not to R3 champions that I have as R5s. Guardian, I don't think I would take to R3. Love Warlock, have my R5 at Sig 200. That degen is a nice bonus. You're really close to your next 6-star. You're 1,000 away. Ooh, that is close, dude. That is close. Well, do you have Cavalier and Uncollected difficulty done? I swear to God, if I lose either my Cyclops, I will lose my shit. So wait, if you lose either of your eyes? You'd lose your eyesight, not your shit. Oh yeah, dude, that would suck, man. That would suck. And I mean, it's not like either of them have been mentioned as far as buffs go, so there's nothing even to potentially look forward to. I'd be so mad. Use it on Guardian if you can take him to Sig 200, only with 5-star though. Yeah. I've done Cab difficult, done Uncollected but not Cab. Okay. So Cab will give you 6-star shards as you go through. Not 1,000 though. Yeah, 4,500 for exploration. But I would hold a Tech Gem if it was a 6-star. Yeah. Well, I have Ghost at R3 unduped. The only reason I would... So I have a generic 6-star Awakening Gem. The only... I would absolutely use a Class Gem on her, no question. It would have already been used. The only reason I would use the generic gem. So the biggest thing for me for having her awakened as a 6-star is just to make a Legends run faster. But for me, I don't think it would actually make a very big difference between being successful or not. In which case, it's not worthwhile using a generic gem on. If I had the opportunity between her and a few other good champions from a 6-star Nexus, I would probably do it that way. The generic gem, currently the only champion I really have in mind to use it on would be Omega if I ever pulled him as a 6-star. Other than that, I would use it on Nick Fury. I don't think I would use it on Ghost. Because outside of doing a Legends run, I'm fine having her not awakened. I've gotten used to playing her. Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, exactly. But I've gotten used to playing her not awakened. The first little while after first getting her as a 6-star, it took me a while because I would be like starting the fight and I would just stand there because I was so used to playing the 5-star where you start off phased, so you can take the first hit. So the first little while, that's what I was doing, and I was getting hit in the face. But once I got used to starting the fight dashing back, it's not too bad. My top 4 champs I want from the 6-star are Doom, Human Torch, Ghost, and Magneto. Yeah, all good choices. Corvus would be up there, and so would Warlock, but I have them both as 5 stars. Yeah. So, Omega Red and Claire, I think. No, that's fine. I think are the last 2 6-stars that I would absolutely take to R3, even though I have as maxed 5 stars. There's no other 6-stars that I would automatically take to R3 that I have as maxed 5 stars. I can see where that would throw you off. Also, you gain power. Yes. So, and that's where the difference in a Legends run would come in, is the power gain. But I think I can compensate for that by using a power boost. So basically, it's yes, the first L2 is going to be a little bit slower to get to than an awakened Ghost. But once I get to that first L2, throw it, I'm going to be right back at another L2. So that's why I don't think it would make a huge difference for me for a Legend run if she's awakened or not. Now, obviously, would have to ensure that I have enough boosts, but I think I'm maxed on them currently, so. It just come down to how much ooh. Doom, Omega Red, Thing, Corvus, and Captain Marvel. Oh, really? Okay. Captain Marvel would definitely be a good 6-star, but I have 5 R3s, but could have 6 saving my tech or a Ghost or Warlock. What would you do if you opened a Nexus and it had both Ghost and Warlock? Ooh, I wonder if that's what I want to do. Man, that's a hard choice. Yeah, dude. So when I got my Abyss Nexus, I went for tech. What I wanted mainly was Warlock. And I had things, so if Warlock was there, it was a no-brainer. Warlock was definitely going to be the pick. I had not considered, so I knew if Ghost was there, I'd pick her. If Gilly was there, I'd pick her. I had not considered what I would do if Ghost and Gilly were there. I had not thought about that at all. That's obviously, of course, what happened. I was thinking Ghost, but at the time I had a bunch of tech resources. Ghost as a 5-star is maxed out. I didn't have Gilly even as a 4-star. 4, 5, obviously 6. So new champion, somebody to use the tech resources on, somebody to learn. So I went with Gilly. And I'm happy I did. When 7-1 dropped and the info for the Legends stuff was revealed, and as I was going through the Legends run, I was like, I should have picked Ghost. And she would have still been unawakened, but I would have had a much better chance at being successful for that Legends run with an awakened Ghost. But I'm still glad I went with Gilly, because I do quite like her, and I've got her at R2. I don't think I'm going to take her beyond R2. But if I got down, so the only other, who am I looking for? The only other 6-star that I could see taking to R3 as a for a tech champion would be Warlock over Gilly. I don't think I would take. That's what I don't think I would take Guardian to R3. No, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't. Yeah, dude, it was a tough decision. It was. If I had Gilly as a 5-star, I think I would have taken Ghost out of that Nexus. So, yeah, just because I didn't have Gilly at all. I quite like her for incursions, actually. And especially now how they've changed it so you can increase the potency of the degen. Unfortunately, you can't really get to an L3 until later on, like you're looking room 5. Room 4, room 5, maybe you can make it to an L3. But prior to that, it's pretty hard to get to an L3. I did this exact same thing, dude. I did the exact same thing. I took her in. I had Warlock on the team so that I would get the power gain from their synergy. And she's doing no damage. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And I'm like, wait a second, is she not a hero? And so I quit the fight. I checked. Nope, not a hero. I'm like, damn. Yeah. You know, I got it. Like, okay, so that was kind of annoying, but I do like that they're making it so you have to pay attention to those kind of things. I like that. Because it makes you think differently. And it makes you use champions who you may not normally use. Well, so there was that with Gilly, but I also took Corvus into a fight, and I was like, why is he not doing any damage? Oh, wait. Because I totally forgot that I needed hero champions, so. I think those are the only 2 I did it with, though. Oh, no, I also did it with Red Hulk. I took Red Hulk into a fight as well. Totally not thinking about it, and yeah. Ooh, I ended up using Emma Frost for... Oh crap, which fight is it? I think it might be the regular Spider-Man? Oh crap, I can't remember. Yeah, they have... Oh dear. Where every 20 seconds or whatever your power drains. So basically you can keep her under a bar of power the entire time. And as long as she is in diamond form, she doesn't, or she decreases the amount of power the opponent gains when you heavy them. And I think it's, what do they have? I think they have Spry, maybe? But basically all you do is parry and heavy the opponent. And yeah, it's not bad at all. It's a bit slow, but it works really well. I know the hashtag villain on Corvus, they wanted more people to counter Blade, so he didn't get the tag. Yeah, that was so silly. Because it's him, Proxima, Ebony Maw. Although Maw, it's irrelevant because he's Mystic, so you can still get the benefit. Okay, between Emma and Iceman, who goes to R5, I would do Emma. Unless, yeah, no, I would do Emma. I was going to say unless you need an evade counter, but Emma in telepathic form is an evade counter, so. And at the beginning of the fight, she's immune to everything. Yeah, no, I'd do Emma. Now, as a 6-star to R2, I think... So if you have them both at R5, as a 6-star to R2, I think I would do Iceman, but as a 5-star, I would do Emma. She's got the universal immunities. Like I said about the heavying, when she's in diamond form, she doesn't cause the opponent to gain power. When she's in telepathic form, she prevents them from evading. If you pair her with Mysterio, she is immune to reverse controls. Iceman, basically, all he's got is tri-immunities, and if you crit a fair bit and then get a heavy off, he'll do a ton of damage. He can tank special 3s. But yeah, I would do Emma between those two. She's amazing, good with Colossus, and my mutant team's Emma will go up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I would think she would be pretty good with Apocalypse, too, for the prowess. Because if you build her prowess and you get that L2 off, dude, that is some great... Now, it takes a bit of time, and you have to be efficient with getting it off, but if you get it done right, it is pretty crazy damage. Really? 3%? Come on, man. I like the SP3 tank on Iceman. Yeah. All or nothing notes. But, I mean, you can get around that. Like, if you have Starkey, you can get around that. If you have Ghost and Hood, you can work around that. Granted, you're needing 2 champions for Ghost and Hood. Starkey with his taunt. And there's a few other champions now with taunt. So... if you have OG Vision, he's good for that. Speaking of prowess, I've really been enjoying my R5 Professor X. Yeah, I don't use him much because he's really reliant on his L1 and L2. And with Suicides, that's not going to go well. But that's another, like, there's just more and more champions that I think I need to go without Suicides, but my problem is I do Arena. Like, that is where I spend most of my time. If not for that, yeah, there's a lot of other champions I would use. And he's good with synergies too from units. I'm really looking forward to taking X23 to R2. Having her, so I made a video with her, Apocalypse, Professor X, Mr. Sinister. Who was there? One more. I think it was Archangel. So I killed off Apocalypse. No, not Archangel. It was White Mags. So I killed off Apocalypse, made her a horseman, and then use the White Mag synergy, and dude, she is crazy. You ran. Okay, okay. Yeah, I guess if you're using him for just one fight or two fights, it's not bad. Yeah, good for a few fights and the Cerebro Chargers. Yeah. My problem is like the couple times I used them, I'm not that familiar with them or proficient, so I was taking far more damage than I should have been. I saw that VidX S23 is also going to take her to R4 before OML. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I have a mutant 1 to 2 gem. Archangel, I'll take him up I'll take him to R2 if I see for 7.2 that he's going to be really needed or would really increase the odds of me being successful with the Legends run. Outside of that, I'm in no hurry to get him to R2. X23 will go to R2. If I was in overflow of mutant T5CC, she would probably go to R3. If I'm not in overflow of mutant T5CC, there'd be no more mutant R3s until Omega. You just duped X23? Nice. Very nice. So I think she's better than Wolverine. And I know a lot of people would disagree with that, especially considering the synergy, the Horseman synergy for Wolverine. One of the reasons I think she's better is you take Apocalypse out of the picture altogether. Absolutely no question, as far as I'm concerned, that she's better than Wolverine. The regen is similar, the damage is similar, but if she doesn't bleed the opponent, she'll at least get the cruelty or the precision. She does something more than just the bleed. Whereas if Wolverine doesn't bleed them, that's it. Then all he's got is the regen, which is great, but she still brings something more to the table. And her synergy with White Mags is quite good. So yeah, she does overall have higher damage. Let's see here. AA is the biggest piece of cheese in the game. I wish I had him. I would take him up, no hesitation, as a 5-star. As a 6-star, would want to dupe some. Yeah, as a 6-star. Yeah. Yeah. So I almost took him to R5 for 7-1, and then I realized what Magneto was going to do at 7-1. So I took him to R5 instead. I'm glad I did, actually. Because I far prefer Apocalypse as an R2, or not Apocalypse, Archangel as an R2, rather than an R5. I took Wolverine up just for the Horseman. Yeah, for sure. He'd be pretty crazy for the first quest in Variant 7 with the Do You Bleed? Well, Apocalypse too. Why do you keep saying Archangel would be pretty crazy there too. Oh boy! All right. Well, this is going to be interesting. Okay. You know, somebody I don't know what I would do with as a 6-star, just because I don't use them. I'm not familiar with them. Is Colossus. I really don't know what I would do with him as a 6-star. I think most people would say, "Oh, R3 for sure." Probably, but just because I'm so I know that he's good, I don't use him. I'm not that familiar with him, so For me, it wouldn't be automatic. Oh, once I got used to them, probably. But Apocalypse, though, would definitely be R3. I would do it over probably 2 level up events, but yeah, Apocalypse and Omega Red are the only 2 mutants that are, for me, are automatic R3s. I think the only tech would be Warlock. The only Mystic would be Claire. The only Science would probably... Oh, no. For Science, I don't know. Either Torch or... No, Torch. Yeah. Torch would be an automatic R3, simply because I don't have him as a 5-star. Immortal Abomination I do have as a 5-star. It was maxed out. Cosmic... Yeah, there's no new Cosmic that I would get that would go to R3. Once I get the last little bit of T5CC, Cosmic Ghost Rider will go to R3. And that would be that. Colossus top 5. Once you can dupe him, I feel Mags, Omega, Apocalypse, AA, then Colossus. Then, oh, okay. Really? But Colossus is tri-immune, right? He's Bleed, Incinerate, and Cold Snap immune, right? Yeah, Cold Snap, yeah. See, I would put, on a 1-to-1, I would put Omega ahead of Apocalypse. When you take the Horseman thing into consideration, I put Apocalypse ahead of Omega. So for me, it's between those two, 1 and 2. And then I think it's Magneto. And Archangel is actually not top 5 for me. Yeah, Archangel's not top 5 for me. When you're using him, he's crazy. But he's just limited by so much. Like, there's so much potential for him to be limited. Then again, I guess he isn't really so yeah, and that's the thing. So for the most part, for R3s, for me, I want them to be somebody who is not limited, where you can use them pretty much anywhere. Yeah, that is one of the big things for me to take somebody to R3. So, and I think that's why I'd be fine with an R2 for Archangel, but not an R3. Those 5 can switch spots, I feel, yeah. So the only one I would differ with on that would be Archangel. And I can't think right away of somebody I would replace with him, though. So maybe X-23. Yeah, I think for me, I would replace Archangel with X-23 because of and this is taking into account running suicides. So the heal, being able to recoup the damage I'm going to take from the suicides, and yeah, especially when you consider they're both on dudes. Yeah. Non-suicides, I think maybe I can't say it really from experience of playing him, but the potential I see, maybe Professor X is who I would replace with Archangel. Between Professor X or X-23, with suicides though, definitely X-23. Then Colossus would be the Swiss Army knife that you are looking for in any situation except against a Magneto. But against the Magneto, doesn't he gain power like crazy? Because if he's got... There's something, I think. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I know if I use a Magneto and I fight a Colossus, the Colossus gains power like crazy. Like it's almost continual L3s. But... some would say Namor or Domino as well. So Domino I have is at R3. The only reason I took her to R3 was I had 2 mutant T5CC. I was almost at my 3rd. So I needed somebody to use it on. And she was the best option at the time. Which I'm okay with, but I don't use her a lot. Uh-oh. No. Yeah, I don't use her a lot. Yeah, basically that was the only reason I took her to R3 was because of an abundance of resources. If I didn't have Sinister as a maxed out 5-star, I may have taken him to R3 over Domino. If you have Emma on your team, Colossus gains math power. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's where I've seen where Colossus is getting a ton. Let me just take a quick look though, because it's something I've been meaning to figure out why when I use Mag, Colossus gains so much power so fast. I think it's something that if his ability accuracy is reduced, that he gains power. Let's see. Let us have a look. Okay, Colossus is immune to bleed, incinerate, cold snap, and frostbite effects additionally. If he's not fighting a tech champ, oh, and you're right, he's armor break immune. He's also immune to armor break and armor shatter. Yeah. At the start of the fight, Colossus gains a number of indefinite. Okay. Unless otherwise stated, additionally, for each armor up Colossus has, he gains an additional damage rating when attacked or when attacking. If all Colossus abilities are okay, here it is. Yeah. So if all Colossus abilities are below 100% ability accuracy, he gains 100% combat power rate for the duration of the attack. Yeah. Okay. So that is So that's why he gains it so fast for Magneto. All right. So basically, against a Magneto, he's just continually throwing L3s. Where does Strife fit into the mix? Here's some people talking him up, but don't hear much often. The Strife thing is so weird, man. Like, seriously. Like, he was, going to be a Aegon replacement for AOL. Crazy. Oh, did this... Hey! Well, apparently it's early next week. Cool. So the Alliance AQ compensation is... Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting, because I think... I'm trying to think how much glory we get. I think we get 3,014, so I think we get 4,400 glory. Let me just see. Due to unforeseen, the latest Alliance Quest series was cancelled. We apologize for this and any inconvenience and have added items to this message to make up for the missed quest. Tap below. The next Alliance Quest series will continue as scheduled on April 18th at 12 p.m. I think I got more tickets than I should have. Oh, well, that's not bad. Because we would not be getting map 7 crystals. Wait, I wonder if this was sent out just in general. Ooh, Mr. Shadow, how you doing? I was all busy reading. Mr. Shadow with the raid.
What's that?
Raid's here.
Raid!
Oh, this just in. Apparently, it's Raid.
Well, thank you for the raid. How's your day coming along? Mr. Big Blue, Dr. Aaron C, Jam, Mr. Perkalerkins. How you guys doing? How is it coming along? So you gonna open up them BCs? I've been kind of waiting, hoping they'll add in those Cavalier Arena crystals. They were, yeah, dude. I was waiting for those, but I've had enough waiting. Everyone got the same thing. Okay. So then we still have Yeah, that's interesting. I called you out at the end of my stream because I saw you there. Ooh, Pumpkin Dreams. I think that's the first time I've seen you. It's an interesting name. How you doing? I love that commercial nostalgia. You know, there's going to be people who are pissed off that everybody got the same thing. Because the way that's written, it kind of seems that that's all we're getting. Okay, gotta run. Take mom to pick up her meds. Take care. All right, Mr. Shadow. Thanks for the raid. Have a good one. So we've got about 500,000 more to go for the 4-star feature, and that will be that. Getting through there slowly but steadily. As for the compensation, yeah, it sucked for those who were getting the rank rewards. Yeah. But I guess that's why they were saying that you could leave your alliance, because everybody was getting the same thing regardless. So, ooh, let me try this. Well, let's try this and see how it goes. Yeah, I'm not going to complain. Although, no, I think that leaves me with. Yeah, that won't be too much gold. So I think I'm just over 10,000 currently. That'll put me at 13,000. So we're good. Good in the hood. Yeah, man, I was waiting for the new arena crystals and I gave up. I want my units before July 4th. So. And I want Domino to stop hitting me. There we go. Oh, no. Yeah, this should do her in there. There we go. Well, there we go. So what's everybody up to? Getting some arena done, side questing, event questing, variant 5ing, just hanging out. Is it bad I grind arena every single day and only have like 1,000 battle chips? Yeah, that's terrible. Very bad. Very bad. I'm assuming you open the battle chips as you go, right? That's all good. At the end of the day, it's the same thing. Arena, I could not be bothered yesterday. Dude, if I had anything else to do in my life, I do not think I would be doing arena. But unfortunately, I don't have anything else to do, so here I am. I want units now? Yeah, dude. I know how you feel for sure. Which is why I'm opening my battle chips earlier than, well, not earlier because I had no idea when, but I'm no longer going to wait for their new arena crystal. I have a feeling one of two things are going to happen. Either I'm going to open them on Sunday, and then Monday or Wednesday, we're going to see their new arena crystal, or it might not be until after July 4th. Yeah, and if it's after July 4th, that's fine, because I'll have about 5 million battle chips then. In which case, hey, I'll open 5 million. Now, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? No, we're good. Good in the hood. And he's down. What is life without arena? Life without arena is enjoyment and happiness. I got myself into a save for July 4th group. Oh, not opening anything for now. Okay. Wait, like just not spending units or not opening battle chips? There is a new arena crystal? No. Last October, last fall, they had said there would be a new one coming with the Thronebreaker title, but yeah, it doesn't exist currently. And anytime you ask about it, either they just close the threads or they just don't respond. What if I enjoy arena and it makes me happy? Then you should see a therapist. Yeah, if I'm not streaming, I find arena goes so much slower. I used to do a ton of... Rita is my therapist. I used to do a ton of arena when watching TV, but I don't really watch that much TV anymore. Although I have been watching the animated DC Justice League movies the last little bit. Watched one each day, so I've done... what was the first one? I think the first one was Justice League, then Justice League War, then the Atlantis one. I've got the Teen Titans. I did the Justice League Dark, and then I've got Justice League Dark Apocalypse War will be the last one. So I have 2 more to go. And not too sure what I'm going to watch after that. Have to find something though. For the most part though, I do the 3-star arenas when watching TV. 3 days session and it's free? Yeah. We will be assessing the impact on alliances. We'll be assessing the impact on alliances, but hey, everybody's getting the same thing. Oh boy. I don't know. I mean, well, you can't really say it's free stuff, right? Because it's stuff that we should have been receiving anyways. And it would have been different depending on where you were. But, I mean, I got a little less glory than I normally would have, but I wouldn't have been getting any... what do I want to do here? Yeah, let's do that. I wouldn't have been getting any map 7 crystals, and I did, so I opened 36 arena crystals and got 150 units. Were they the regular arena crystals or the uncollected ones? Because if that's the uncollected ones, then kind of low. But you also would have gotten gold and regular. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad for regular. So we've got maintenance coming on Tuesday. And AQ starts up on Sunday. We're currently... When does war season start again? Oops, that's loud. Oh, okay. So it's somebody in a mobile home. That's a big one too. Don't know what to play? What do you mean? Like you got too much stuff that you want to do but you don't know what to do to get done? Well, one idea might be to look and see what gives you the rewards that you most want. And then to see what champions you have that are going to make the content the easiest. Maybe a whole season of A. I don't think we'd see an entire season. For AW, it would just be a week, a session. Missing the 10% T5CC. Yeah, if you were in an alliance that was, well, I mean, do we know that if you would have been getting T5CC that you didn't? Because it could just be that, like, what I received is... yeah, maybe that is just across the board. I don't know. I think maybe we're going to see more. Although the way it was written, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like that's it. I don't know. I can't see that being the case, though, because there will be some pissed off people. I have 18 crystals that could help me. I just don't know if I should open. You mean like 5-star crystals? Well, unless you're saving for something in particular, like a featured 5-star or something. Ooh, which, if you are, the new featured is out on Tuesday, I think. They have ended in the early end time. You can miss 8. Oh, yeah, I'm happy. Dude, isn't that, like, terrible that you're happy when a mode of the game you can't play? Although, to be fair, I'd be quite happy if Arena were down for a while. Because then I wouldn't feel like I'm missing out if I can't play it. No catalyst crystal. Oh, catalyst. Okay. Well, unless you are close to forming catalyst, then it wouldn't really matter. I got the same as you, and normally we get T5CC after all top mods. Okay. So yeah, if I were in your shoes, I would not be impressed. Let me take a look at that message again, because like the way I read it, I took it that was it. That was what we were getting. Unless that's just them saying, sorry, we screwed up. However, because people were asking whether or not it would be safe to leave alliances, and they did say yes, which I wouldn't have left just because, who knows? But that could be why. Should I open them solar? Well, I mean, may as well, because then you'll have a better idea of what you're close to forming, or you might form something from that opening. I would well, no, I wouldn't. I'm a hoarder. Yes, I'm a hoarder. So. But no, I used to open everything right away. But one of the biggest reasons I don't is just simply, it started with PHC crystals for the most part. Was I was ending up with too much ISO, and I was having to sell class ISO quite often, and so that's why I stopped opening PHC crystals, and then it just led to other areas from there. I would think that is all we are getting. I mean, it's equal pain that no one gets it, I guess. Yeah. No, but that does seem kind of unfair if you would normally get T5CC, or if you would normally only be getting, or not only, but be getting a lot more map 7 crystals. Yeah. But I guess on the other side, though, too... No, you know what? There has to be more. No, there has to be more. Insta, how's it going? Who should I rank up? 6-star Unduped Corvus to rank 2, or 5-star Guillotine 2099 Awakened to rank 5? Ooh. I would say it really just depends on what you need more of. Do you run suicides? Also, hello. How's your day? How are you? If you're looking for somebody for AQ, go with Corvus. If you're looking for somebody, like if you run suicides, Julia is going to be good, because she's not going to start off with the bleed and the poison. For the most part, you're going to be usually saving to an L3, so you're not going to have to worry about recoil. How do I get XP solar? You get XP by getting stuff done. Both Corvus and Gilly can run suicides. Yeah, they can, but Corvus you're going to be using specials more often than Gilly. And the bleed isn't going to hurt Corvus as much, but he's still going to take damage from the poison, whereas Gilly isn't going to have to worry about either of those. And Corvus, you'll find you always run suicide. So in that case, I'd probably put Corvus a little bit ahead of Gilly. But again, for AQ, they're actually both quite good for AQ. Gilly, you're probably not really going to be able to utilize her until later on, like day 3. Day 1, day 2, you probably will find that fights don't last long enough to get to an L3. But if you're running suicides and you pair her with Warlock, Vision. Another one if you wanted to run both of them would be Nebula, because Nebula has a synergy for Gilly 2099 and Corvus. But it's the synergy if you are debuff would apply to you that you're immune to, you end up gaining power. So it would allow her to get to power quicker, getting to your L3 possibly. Probably still not on day 1, day 2 though. But Gilly also does have some niche to her. She doesn't crit, so if you ever run into like somewhere where you don't want to be critting, she's really good for that. Who are his ranked up? Cosmos and Tex, that would also factor if he's short on Cosmic or if he's short on Tech Champs. Sure, but I think overall, like if you're just, between those two, like if that's, the only thing you've got to consider. Okay, what was I going to... Oh, I was going to look at the message in the mail. The message in the mail. All right, because I didn't collect it. So, due to unforeseen issues, the latest Alliance Quest series was cancelled. We apologize for this and any inconvenience and have added items to this message to make up for the missed quest. Tap below to claim them. Yeah, that does not suggest that anything more is coming. So, I entered once into... No, I never... Oh, shit. I never joined, so I actually never paid any tickets. But I got 30 tickets back. So 30 tickets because the max that you would have... Wait, isn't the entry different for map 7? Yeah, I think they need to change... Yeah, there's got to be more then. They're not saying anything about it here, but I think they have to be. Because there's no way that I should have gotten tickets when I didn't use any. And then somebody who actually used them... Like that, yeah, that just doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure, let me take a quick look. I can almost guarantee that there are going to be questions on the forums in regards to that. Let's see. Okay. Also, how would they know if people joined AQ or not on that day, though? Well, they could look, because it would be work on their part, but they could absolutely look to see if people's the amount of tickets that people had decreased from day to day or whatever. It's just a matter of how much investigating they want. Yeah, okay. I figured there'd be complaints about it. Fair enough. So the first, okay, here, let me bring this. Same webpage. So wanted that. Okay. So this was started today. Is it just me, or is this competition half-hearted at best? Why would you not just send the previous week's rank rewards? Which is weird because that's what they've done in the past when something like this has happened. Everyone would have been happy with that. It looked at the compensation. It was garbage. Everyone was missing out on a week's rank up materials, and you think a few. So that's not fair to say that everyone, because there are people who got more than they would normally get. Like I said, I wouldn't normally have gotten the map 7 crystals. I shouldn't have gotten the tickets. The glory is a little less than I would have normally gotten. So be it. So I could have got more than these resources by running full AQ week of map 6x5, lost rank rewards, so on and so forth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Free stuff for doing nothing, isn't that a win? So that's kind of unfair because you're missing out on what you would normally have gotten. But it is true. You did do nothing and you still got it, so. Okay. However, that is that for me. But let's head on out with right, so we're head on out with a raid to Mr. Enzo. Hit that like. He's been going for about 6 minutes, so he's got a while to go. So, but hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you aren't subscribed to him, which you should be, if not, damn it, what are you doing with your life? But yeah, thanks for coming, hanging out, and keeping me company. Mr. Shadow, thank you for the raid, much appreciated. And I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Take care.